Welcome to Biz Dev Live. 2020 was a incredibly challenging year for hospitality companies, and that absolutely can be said for Toth Event Staffing. Very challenging year, not only for Toth Event Staffing, the company, but for all of our part-time staff. So many different challenges from just finding work and income to maintaining a positive attitude as they were going through life. I know for myself, that was very much true. And as I was having conversation with staff, that was very much true. But now we are at March of 2021, and the phone calls are starting to come in for Toth Event Staffing. So my name is Cameron Toth, and I am the CEO of Toth Event Staffing, as well as the CEO of BizDev Live, the founder and host of BizDev Live. And as I embark on this 214th episode of BizDev Live, I hope you'll hit that subscribe button. Make sure that you hit that thumbs up, like button. We really appreciate that. I really appreciate that in terms of expanding the reach of this channel. I wanted to talk today about my other company, Toth Event Staffing, today because as we're getting into this, we're reaching that point. We're about 6 weeks away from when we think things are really going to start picking up for Toth Event Staffing. So I wanted to sort of make that pitch and motion for folks to jump into the mix here with hospitality. I am looking for staff, waiters, bartenders, kitchen assistants, chefs. So if you're in hospitality, this is my call. This is my piece here. I think we're at that moment where things are really opening up. People are feeling like, hey, this is the time. Events are going to start happening. So here we are, right? Corporate catering is coming back. So you hear Peter Giannini talking about it. This is the time. If you are waiting and trying to figure out when it was time, now is the time. Catering for May looks very solid. We're certainly handling some requests for staffing coming in as early as this Sunday for Passover, and we're seeing things going out. Big question is our staff vaccinated? So I know that there are different options and different things out there, so I'm working on getting vaccinated myself. However, Peter Giannini says, yes, I need your company's help. Yeah, Peter, absolutely. Give me a call. Looking forward to it, right? So vaccinations, we're getting a lot of requests from clients on vaccinations. As soon as we can get all our staff vaccinated, we will, but we're following COVID protocol in terms of masks and gloves for the whole event. This is the way that we've done it through COVID, and we'll continue to doing it until not only all of our staff are vaccinated, but all of our clients really feel that level of safety and trust, and where they don't feel like those post-protocol COVID protocols are necessary, right? So I want to talk a little bit about what Toth Event Staffing is all about. I started the company in 2011, and my mission, my why around providing staff is I want to make people's lives easier. I want to make the event process, like having the event, holding the event, easier and more enjoyable. I want to make people's lives better. And that doesn't stop with our clients. I want to make our staff's lives better. Some of the happiest moments as a business owner for me has been my staff talking about, I was able to buy this car because I was working with you. I was able to afford this house because I was working with you. So those have been some of my proudest moments as a business owner, helping our staff, helping our customers. Some of the best compliments that I've heard from our customers have been, I care. The staff cares. And that's really something that we try to do in terms of providing staff for the event, making sure that we have experienced, well-mannered staff that really are going to care and make the process, the event, and people's lives better the whole way through. I'm looking forward to working with people. If you are looking to get staff, if you're watching this video and you're saying, oh, I'd love to get staff for my event, Cameron at totheventstaffing.com. That is my email, and the phone number for Toth Event Staffing is 347-992-4537. The phone line is open. You also have the office number, which is 914-949-0411. All right. If you remember back in the days of 411, Mary J. Blige, 411, the information line for the city. Now it's like 311, something like that. But I was really excited to get that phone number for the company years ago, 0411, to get the 411 on staffing. The way that will work is we'll take that phone call. We'll get your staff in place. We'll send you a confirmation invoice, and payments can be made via credit card or check. Either online or in the mail. And that's the way we do it. And there's a 5-hour minimum for staff to go out, and we provide waiters and bartenders and chefs and kitchen assistants and captains for events. I really love providing staff for private homes. We do corporate catering as well. Anything from 1 or 2 staff to 20, 30, 40 staff. So really enjoy doing that. Love to hear your questions around Toth Event Staffing and the business piece of it. I often talk about my experience on BizDev Live. Some of the mistakes I made early on, just for those entrepreneurs, setting up things as a DBA early on. We moved to S Corp in 2015. That provided us the corporate structure that we were able to really take advantage of last year to keep things really smooth sailing during COVID. Wasn't happy days, but certainly PPP money and all that was applicable because of the corporate structure. I was able to pay myself, keep the lights on for our office and all that good stuff because of PPP. First round, second round, all that good stuff. We reached out to staff during 2020 with Zoom calls, with mixed success. Not everybody from our staff was comfortable with Zoom. We'll be using Zoom going forward for part of the interviewing process. We'll still have people come into the office, but after a Zoom call to make sure the uniform is right. One of the things that I really pride myself on is making sure that people show up looking great. Show up knowledgeable, show up ready to provide that better life experience that I talk about in the why and what we do. One of the things that I really recommend if you're looking to apply for work with Toth Event Staffing is that you give me a call and make sure that you get your time set up and get it in, because we will get very busy very quick here. For clients, put your date on the calendar. Let's get it going. The challenge that I have is not that I will feel like we won't have enough events. It's will we have enough staff to accommodate everybody, especially on those specific days, those busy Saturdays and everything. So make sure you get your requests in early for May and June Saturdays. I know those will be busy, and especially for September and October of this coming third quarter and the fourth quarter, even for holiday parties this year. Get those requests in. Love to hear your questions around Toth Event Staffing. I am managing 2 companies at this point, so it's really interesting, and I'll talk a little bit more and have some follow-up episodes on how things are going with Toth Event Staffing and BizDev Live, handling both companies. Michael E. Gruber's the E-Myth Revisited is one of those things that I continue to go back to in terms of documenting processes to make sure that I can make things easier, not only for myself, but able to hand things off to other people, knowing that I've created a great system and a process to make sure that we are doing what needs to be done to make sure that our clients, the media stuff, all of these things are happening in a way that actually is repeatable, do-overable in terms of creating images, right? Unique images for BizDev Live, hiring processes with Toth Event Staffing, different companies, but the same kind of documentation in play. How do I do this? What's my process for doing that? These are things that I'm working on trying to get better at every single day for the growth and scaling of both companies. I hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you on the internet soon. Play us out with the BizDev theme. Peter, definitely get in touch with me. I'll reach out to you. Take it easy.
BizDev Live, weekdays at 11 Eastern Time. BizDev Live, weekdays at 11 Eastern Time. BizD with C, brought to you by Cameron T. BizD with C, brought to you by Cameron T. This is business development, not even selling it. This is intelligent. If you watch it, I promise you benefit. Leadership and motivation, empathy and inspiration. Leadership and motivation, empathy and inspiration. BizDev Live, weekdays at 11 Eastern Time. BizDev Live, weekdays at 11 Eastern Time. BizD with C, brought to you by Cameron T. BizD with C, brought to you by Cameron T.